Hello, good morning, good morning. Daddy Chris here again, and it's a Wednesday morning, and it's the week of the Nigerian week. You know what I decided to do is to keep the candle burning. You know what it is? They keep the kettle in England. We say keep the kettle burning. You know when you put the water in the kettle because we're gonna drink tea all night. That's what we do on this. That's what I'm trying to do. Keep the kettle burning so we can have tea all through the night. What do we do here? This is a place where we talk to each other about ourselves. And it is the Wake Up Nigeria, meaning this is a show where we talk about Nigeria. I'm so excited today because a lot of things really excite me, and I really want to bring some of them to your notice today. Very exciting ones. And I don't know which one to say. I was taking a look at the Nigerian dailies this morning, and I saw the fear of the Nigerian government. I mean, it's rightful thing to be afraid when people say they want to protest. But what are you saying they should not do? They don't have the right to protest. There's no need to protest. We're not saying riot. There's a big difference between rioting and protesting. And I'm going to come to that. I'm going to bring a lot of quotes to you guys this morning. But as I do best, we'll be looking at the papers. Hopefully, my guest will be here to talk to us about this. Otherwise, Daddy Chris will be right here with you all day and all day. You know what I do? That's why I like it. Even when I'm alone, that's when I get nasty. But I'm going to try not to be nasty today. So I'm going to go straight to it. Nigeria has come of age. Our democracy has come of age. We are no more young. We've been Obasanjo. You remember when Abacha left? The demands of Abacha led to give birth to this new democracy now. Oh no, Abacha was actually saying the youth earnestly asked for Abacha. But that country, una get wahala. So the youth earnestly asked for who? Abacha. That was what they were campaigning at one time. Most of you were among those singing the stupid song that the youth earnestly asked for Abacha. Yeah. Then, most of you young people, you were not born. So Nigeria have the history of singing praises. You sycophants. You praise even when you know. Maybe that's why you go to church. There's so much, not that you love him. Because the thing the listeners need to understand is, the people praising you don't actually love you. So I'm going to talk to President Tinubu today, and I'm going to talk to you governors. Those people singing your praises, they don't love you. They hate you, really. The only reason they're there is they're hungry. From your minister to your wife. They get you dead. If you're dead, they're happier. But some of them probably want you dead because if you're not, that person will take the office and there will be no food for them. So it's not true love. If not, I see no reason why a genuine human being will fight a peaceful protest. What is protest? And I'm going to take my time as I take a look at the papers because I like to take a look at the papers. But before I do that, let's take a look at the word of J.F. Kennedy. You know, and I think it's very important. Let me use this word. Let me put it this way. Baba JF, what did happen now? Man, put it this way. Oh my God. Actually, what J.F. Kennedy said is, those who makes peaceful revolution impossible makes violent revolution inevitable. I cannot get that quote better. Those who make peaceful revolution impossible makes a violent one inevitable. Okay. You know, I'm going to come back to this all through the show. By the time you are able to oppress labor, Ajero press them down, make it sign saying that 70,000 naira might be minimum wage. Not that Ajero know what he's doing. Not that you know what you're doing, but okay. If you continue, you may be making a peaceful protest impossible, or God expect a violent one. Now, people say they want to come out and protest. It's their right to come out and air their views. Any attempt or group of attempt or an attempted attempt or a calculated attempt, this is how when we're in secondary school, that's what we do it. When we're in uni, you know? We say any attempt or group of attempt or an attempted attempt or a calculated, they put that together, that's why we put it well. To stop people from coming out to express their concern about the current state, the current situation in the country, you are creating room for a violent protest. And of course, you know how to change it so that you can put the gun and shoot at your own children. Tinubu, every child in the country belongs to you. It's like they are your children. You put your gun really and you say shoot at them. Baba, you get mine though. And that's what we're going to see now when they come out and say, no, Baba, what you're doing is not right. Even when you know, sometimes the democracy we're talking about, it's not the true, it's not the true, it's not what we all want. Let me put it that way. I always define democracy as the rule of the majority, oppression of the minority. Quote, remember this. Why democracy is a rule for majority, where the majority rules. You know who suffers? We oppress the minority. Their voice cannot be heard. In situations like this, there are times you allow the minority, even the minority, to come out and have their peaceful protest. That way, a white government will fashion what they are saying into his calendar or into his agenda so that there will be a coexistence. We can live together happily. That's one of the things we'll be looking at today. Thanks, JF Kennedy, for that wonderful support. And I think I have another beautiful quote here, which I will share with you. And that comes from, I'm going to share images of some protests. Oh, I thought I brought in Alawolo. Oh, no. There's another love protest. I wanted to say that if you visit a society, and I'm going to say this, and every newspaper headline is sweet, nice, this and that, there's a problem. Let me repeat. If you go to a society where everybody is praising the president, look very well. There's something wrong in that system. There's authoritarianism. If you see what was happening during Saddam Hussein, the whole nation were praising Saddam. I guess if you go to Russia today, you say Russia is, Putin is this thing. Go there, you see people praising Putin. And you sometimes you guys are saying that there is no democracy there. Tinubu, the people praising you, ask yourself in your country, those praising you, if they know what they're doing, or you have caged them, or you've impoverished them to the extent that they don't know what to do anymore, that they don't know what they're doing. Of course, you governors, this is your fertile ground. You're happy. We're going to look at all that today on this show. What is the use of peaceful protest? How important it is to democracy. Do we need it? Is it a part of the system? That's a question for you to answer. Because if I live in a society, I have a stake, I have a business, and I may not be in a position to make decisions, but I can as well express my concern. When some decisions made are affecting my way of life, I may not be able to change it. Protest doesn't mean you're going to change it, but you use it to express, to tell people, this is how you feel. Nobody can remember, nobody can talk about the effectiveness of peaceful protest than what we saw in India. Gandhi refused to fight. He refused to raise a stone. That's the meaning of peaceful protest. Even when you hit him, you'll be laughing. Hit Gandhi, Gandhi will laugh. He was protesting peacefully. You understand? And that is the kind of things we're going to see on my show today. So let us ask ourselves, what is democracy? Like I said yesterday, democracy will mean different things to different people. It means different things to different people. Why democracy in some countries is periodical voting election. You know, you vote the person and it becomes yours. You say you're living in a democratic society. The true democracy is a society where people are allowed to express their concern. And today, in today's Nigeria, the key ingredient of democracy is at stake. Young people are, for some reason, say they want to go out, they want to come out and ask the government that they're not happy with what you're doing. You are telling them not to come out. Of course, if they come out, you're going to shoot gun at them. There's a gun, the policemen are everywhere. One day the police will protest anyway, the military will protest against you, but let's do that for another day. That is when it now becomes violent. You can't do it forever. We cannot continue. If people, you see, how long will Nigeria continue to bear this? We said we don't want the military, right? The military came, they destroyed Nigeria to where it is now. But if you continue like this, are you not inviting them? Now, people cannot protest. People cannot say their mind. They are afraid. They are hungry. The least you can do is allow them to come out and say, Baba, this is what we want. In fact, if I were to be you, I'll be learning from them. It's embarrassing that people are protesting, but hey, you know, even in my own home, as small, I don't have a wife and some few children. Not all of them agree with me. So I get protests at home, in your small home. So how can a nation know people, you know, people who are not inside with you? It doesn't mean you're a bad leader, really. Actually, listening to them makes you a stronger person. And now you say they cannot. In a country where we are, let's go back. Are you happy with what we're saying? Tinubu is actually taking us back to where we're coming from. But the funniest thing in Nigeria is they take us back to the wrong part of it. Tinubu, as at the time, we were singing Nigeria, we heard it. Look at me and you, we are talking now. The people that taught you in your school, Tinubu, if you ever attended primary school in Nigeria and secondary school, they were not all Nigerians. They were foreigners. They were in the country working. The way we travel outside the country today, I'm in London today, looking for greener pasture. That was how some people came to Nigeria to look for a job. I'm talking of all kinds of jobs, even in our secondary school, because our school system were working. Most of you looking at me now, those of you that have gray hair already, if you have this already, you might be able to testify to what I'm saying. That in my time, in my school, these were the kind of teachers that taught me. Like I said, I had, you know, in my school, we have Change Aham from India. He taught me additional mathematics and mathematics. The other guy that taught us chemistry, he was from Pakistan, Joseph John. So we have loads and loads of them. Go and look at, I'm talking of a deep, my village, you know, Gareki, village. Tinubu was able to reverse national anthem to that time. Well, but he forgot that he couldn't reverse our education system to that time. That's not his priority. No. As at that time, today priority is for Tinubu to become Minister of Petroleum and share oil money. That is why he's a president. Baba, other than that, if you say what I'm saying is wrong, and why people should not come and protest, my protest is not really what people are talking about. Good morning, Helen. You see, my protest is not really what people are trying to say here. My protest is a little bit more than this. I am concerned about the kind of country we're running right now. Tinubu, you became a president, which is fine. Well, I don't care why you even got to office now, because that becomes something you will be judged on. Prosperity will judge you on that, whether you want election or not. But that's not my concern. But you were made the president of the most populous black nation on earth. About the richest nation on earth, you are the president. Now, you follow the cue of your predecessor, Buhari, that the only place money can come, of course, that make you rich is petroleum. This is a country that is blessed with natural resources. If Nigerians go back, go to the Ministry of Mining. President Tinubu, call your minister for mining. Ask him how much we can make from other sources in the country. All you can think about today, the Ministry of Petroleum, because that's where the bulk of money is coming from, which you share. And now people cannot protest. That is my protest, Tinubu. My protest is not lecturers who lose their, because those guys are waste of space again. I am saying now, so you guys have become waste of space. As intelligent as you are, as educated as you are, you can't come out and tell a country that is dying that this is what we need to go. All you see is our guests you can sleep with. All of you lecturers, shame on you. And you come out, and I'm saying it because if you say so, go to your unit today. How many of you are sleeping with our daughters? That is why you're a lecturer. Clap for yourself. You cannot press them. They cannot tell us what they see at school. How could they say that? It's like, again, in those days, you are raped in Nigeria, it's still Nigeria. Will you come out and say the truth? No. Very few will say it. But this is the society we find ourselves. So these are the same people, the set of people, the lecturers, the intellectuals we thought, we said our own, we are trained now to run the affairs of a country. Lecturers who are supposed to be this is where any vice president will go and pick appointees. You know, okay, this guy is the head of this. He's knowledgeable. Let's take him. These are the people abusing our daughters. All you people could do, you don't see how you can correct the president on that. Hey, Baba, the money is not in oil alone. There's so much money to make. I came on the show here one day, and I cannot talk more about it. I talk about inheritance tax. That in the United Kingdom, if you die, 40% of your asset goes to the government. I will call it estate. It goes to the government. It's tax, legitimate. That's why when you die, they go and register your death certificate. But you are telling me that there's no pleasure in that, Mr. Tinubu. There's no money in that one. Where money is, oh yes, of course, oil. They will sell oil. Not that you even know how to use the oil money. I have said again and again that on no account should oil money be shared in Nigeria. It should be given to, how will I put it? Now don't do a research in Avasha would give Avasha because you are irresponsible. You have never shown element of responsibility. Is it the same oil money they bring and the Minister of Petroleum? One of them, this guy is here now. Stupid woman is here now in a foreign land, running from our own country to UK to become a refugee. Of course, she has British passport, so she can escape. That's why you steal our money, madam. And that's the kind of people we have running the affairs of a beautiful nation called Nigeria. The problem is not Nigeria. The problem is the component of Nigeria. And some of them need to be taken out. An example is the kind of leaders we have today. If Tinubu vision for the country, Tinubu, if your vision is still oil, we have a problem. The people have a reason to come out and protest. I don't know why they're coming out. I know they're coming out for their selfish reason. You see what Ajero did there? That your labor man, that guy, if I catch you, Ajero, personally, me and you go settle up. You know, I watch this movie called Good. The guy, an idiot. He said, you know, we can just go to the back and settle the fight. You know, we'll fight, finish, you come out. That's the kind of things when I did younger and what I do with you. I will take you go one place, give you better blue, then we'll come out. Because you're stupid, man. For a nation is at stake. We are in this kind of difficulties. You are settling for 70,000 naira. Meaning you are not ready to work, Ajero. Ajero is saying that the Nigerian labor people are not, you people workers are not ready to work. And I have my case. I said, Tinubu, if I were to be Tinubu, I will be celebrating. No? Today I'll be celebrating. Labor say, you want to be paid. Okay, 1 million naira. Boy, I agree with you. We're going to pay you 1 million naira salary. But you know what? We're going to make the money. We're not going to make the money if you go to the local government to break melon. Ministry, if you go to your ministry, we're not going to make money if that is all you guys do in that ministry. See that your state ministry you call ministry. From A to Z, how can Ministry of Agric not be making money for the country? The federal government still collect all your money and use it to feed us, those of you who are supposed to feed us. Where is that done? Where on earth? How can you survive? Tinubu, what kind of leader are you? We need to be on the street. There's need for peaceful protests in Nigeria. Tinubu, like I already said, I'm going to quote JF Kennedy for you again. If you make this peaceful protests, I don't want to use revolution, impossible, a violent one becomes inevitable. And I'm going to keep that this way so that when you watch me, you can see this 24/7. It's on your consciousness. If you don't see this ugly face in it, you will see the message. That if you refuse a peaceful revolution, Professor John Small of the United Kingdom, he was our famous Chief Justice in the country. He said, he that refuses a peaceful change makes a violent one inevitable. That's what JF Kennedy. He that refuses a peaceful change makes a violent one inevitable. So you see, they are all the same thing. Use the word revolution, change, protests. All we amount to that. And the question is, the question I ask myself, is there a reason for protest? And does protest really mean evil? Does it represent, what is democracy? What is protest? The most important thing in democracy is all right for me to say what I have in my mind. And if I cannot say it in my peaceful protest, then you are telling me to fight or go to hell. If you tell me to go to hell, I will go to hell with you. So Tinubu, a time will come. People like Ajero, who we gave our destiny to, so Ajero go and negotiate for us. You see, My pain is Ajero is an idiot. Best, I'm using the word on this international platform, and I'll continue to use it. You when I come out on me, I'm going to deal with you, because if you could come out and, in fact, turn our destiny to what it is today, you are in trouble. No, yes, I agree. A violent one may erupt and makes matter worse. I like this one. I like what I call this lady area. I like what you say. If it's here, what is gonna worse is, yes, if they refuse the peaceful one, a violent one may erupt. A matter go worse, so case go change. I thought that I live in a democratic society, and like I said, I'm going to give a quote. If you visit any country, that's the problem I have. Yesterday we saw it. All our newspaper carried Tom Polo and President Tinubu. He always, because you know why he's praising President Tinubu, you can tell. He's getting 4 billion for securing oil. Everybody claiming, anybody clapping for President Tinubu today is making money from oil. That man, of all the people in the Niger Delta, they gave his company a contract. Buhari started at 4 billion monthly. When they want to take the contract from him, he's ready to die. The whole country were running up and down. You must keep the contract for who? Cotton Polo, 4 billion monthly. To do what? What is it protesting? What is it protecting? Our oil that we have. Nigerian Navy couldn't protect oil. Nigerian Army couldn't protect oil. Now, only one security fool. Now they protect oil for Nigeria. You're getting 4 billion naira every month. This is from my place. But you are a fool, Tom Polo. This is the kind of country we're going to live in. I don't believe in it. And I don't agree. And you say people should not protest. You're joking. We're going to protest, sir. If this is what you call democracy, if this is what we call justice, for you to pay that, and it's going to come out on national paper. In fact, yesterday, he flaunted himself on the national dailies. That is the kind of news. When a country where you see that kind of thing, you should know that there's no democracy in it. Tom Polo gets 4 billion for protecting oil for who? For you, Tinubu. In turn, you share the money with your governors. I know you guys hate me, like, die. Yeah, if I get it at the crease, because I want to take food from your mouth, but they kill them. Yes, I know. But how many people are you going to kill? Are you not tired? Because you're going to die soon too. The good thing I love about God, no, I love God. God makes sure, say, we have limited time to stay on earth. Whether you like it or not, the time will come. You know, the past 90 years these days, because I don't eat too much sugar. I said, it's probably like Tom Polo now. Tom Polo remains small. You don't retire too. After 10 years now, your team not going to work again. The whole money they make safe, you know, if you use them. Because the pleasure of a man at Osifi say they get for bed. You know, go feed them get again. So your time, all this money they make become useless. I was telling my lady the other day, say, if I don't do the thing now, when I don't old, the thing go down weak. They weak now, self. You don't weak now, self. What am I in this world for? If I don't feed them get food when they put for belly, where they be food? Tell me why I work. I asked somebody one day, why do you go to work? What are you making money for? For me, make I see money, they eat dengue. If I see better dengue, I go dengue. I know what it be dengue for me. I know you not get meaning. I mean, my word with that. So if you not feel dengue, what do they work for? Sometimes I ask people, they don't know why they're even suffering. Because to me, working is suffering. Why do you suffer? So you can dengue. I was working with this white boy one time. Would they work for where they work? Would they clean rock? And the whole stupid job what I do most for this thing like that. They throw rock. He tell me, say, Chris, if at 9 don't do the job finish, if you go pub, go drink. Now be saying they work for nothing. Say at the end of the day, if he get this money, enter pub, drinking in pints of beer. That is why he's suffering. And I say, so this boy now really believes, say, in enjoyment and pant. But I ask myself, me when they work, where I have to take the money do? What am I doing with it? 90% I will send to Africa. Somebody else, they able to take and they bank my wife. No verse, my people. You see what I'm saying is a serious matter. You see, God done it so well that we cannot take the word away. If not, some people in Nigeria, like Tinubu for don't eat for here, eat for here, eat for here. The food went Tinubu for hide now for that the stomach. Nobody for the next 100 years, if I never eat and finish, but God makes sure say the small one when you enter your belly at one point in time, now you go enter. If you pass that one, you go die. You see how powerful God is. you can be thinking, you think you are in control of the world, Baba, they control. Whether you like it or not. There's limit to what you can eat. Even if you want to take babe for bed, that there's limits. More time you don't bring. Everything. God creates more limit for you. And yet you are misbehaving. That's why I'm not afraid, because I'm going to go. It's either you say the truth before you go or not. Or I ask myself, I always say to people, why are you on earth? Why do you think God created you? To come and look? God created you to create. Because that's what the Bible said. I come on this show and I reminded you guys that in Genesis chapter 2, not far, chapter 1 says God created heaven and earth. On the seventh day he rested. Then chapter 2 say, and he put man on the earth in that garden which he created. And he said to him, till the land. The duty of man was to till the land. He didn't put man there to come and look. To till, meaning I don't work, I don't the rest, continue from where I stopped. So if somebody asks you, I said to one day, my niece came to me and said, Uncle, why are we in this world? I was confused. I didn't have the answer until I discovered that portion in the Bible. Not when man has sinned. No, that time Adam and Eve, they never sinned. It was in the intention from beginning that when he created you, that you will replenish the earth, you will make the earth, you will multiply the earth, you will grow the earth. And we have done so. I always say that when I look up, I see the firmament created by God, this beautiful sun, the sky and all that. But when I look down on my plane, when I look down from where I am, I found that the beautiful firmament. Have you come down in Heathrow in the night? You will see light. The light, that is what man has created. Man has indeed done his own part. Nigeria, if you are living in darkness, you are ashamed. Meaning you are not tilling your land. That you are hungry, you are ashamed. You're not tilling the land. Tinubu, you are ashamed because you're not tilling the land. We are hungry. When God created us, it was his mission that we should. He didn't even say we should multiply the earth too. And in fact, people have done that. If people didn't wait for electricity, the electricity I'm using right here now was made by man. Thank you very much. Mendoza, the electricity I'm using today is made by man. It's not made by God. God has created his light, sun. But the electricity in your room is made by man. That is how God created it, so that we come and create. He didn't create people like Tinubu to come and distribute oil money. That is what you call president. The president of a country, all he does is collect oil money. He has not worked for it. All I always say to people in Nigeria is, yes, the money you're talking about, the money you are fighting for, labor, the money you are asking for, did you work for it? Oh, Tinubu, the money you are sharing, did you work for it? Governors, the money you guys are sharing, una work for them. None of you foolish people ever earn that country. You are raping the country. You are raping this Nigeria. Nigeria is a beautiful land. You're destroying it on a daily basis. All you do is take. Nobody give back. I ask this from you see, I'm going to say this. I don't ever going to be angry with me. You go to church on Sunday, pastor say pay your tithe. You pay tithe in the name of paying tithe to God. Amen. So let it be. Now that pastor, they eat and he able to take your wife. No, we'll reserve that matter to another day. But if I say pay your tax to society, after God is government, you are able to pay your tithe to God. You don't want to pay your tithe to man, to us. Who is the government? Me and you. If society will move forward, it will be the money we're able to put together. The money Tinubu is going to borrow, if we pay our tax, you don't need to go to borrow. You know what? You know how much Nigeria will get only from inheritance tax? If at all it's well implemented. President Tinubu, listen to me. Here they pay you. There is something called inheritance tax in the UK. If I die today, 40% of my estate go to the government. Is it a sin if Nigerian government will implement that? What stops you from collecting taxes? Nigerians will wait. In fact, you're telling us that Nigeria will refuse not to pay tax. No, it's because you are not telling us what you're doing with the money or what you're going to do with the money. If you assure me, say, if I contribute 10,000 naira today, I will feel sleep well, that there will be security in my home. Every Nigerian will contribute 50,000, not even 10. 2-year security pause. What are you talking about? That we don't want to pay for our security when every day we're paying for security. Now we're being kidnapped on a daily basis. If you tell us, even those who cannot pay, those who can pay will pay more. That's how it works. The rich are expected to give more, and the poor are then not a problem to us. Awolowo said it. We can prove, we can show anything that the children of those who refuse to help train will not allow our children to sleep. Not me talking about Awolowo talking. He said the children of those you refuse to help to train now, tomorrow night will kidnap you. The children will never kidnap their parents, so they go out to look for prey. You might be the one. I'm talking today, you're angry, you say children cannot protest. What is protest? Protest is not good. But what of us, where are we? Where are we as a people? Well, I'm here. The show is called actually Newspaper Review. So I'm going to try and take a look at some of the Nigerian papers. So you see some of the challenges I'm talking about. But we cannot continue. We cannot bribe our way out of this. You understand? And that's why I want us to, as I try, because nobody's here to actually read the paper with me. That's what I like. But you see now, let's look at the headlines in Punch. I'll keep them open so that you guys will see them first. He said, nationwide protest. That is the secretary to the state government, SGF, ministers hold emergency meetings today. Tinubu urged you to show what? He said, ask them to check the August 1st rally. I think the Labour Party caution against protests, arrest. Thank God. Tinubu, time don't come again. No. You will remember what happened 2020 when our children were shot. In fact, you put gun at them, they kill them, shoot aside. The blood of that NSAS is still in our hand. Baba, there are things you can escape. You can't escape this thing. You don't know the power of blood. If I were you, I'd take time. Because I want to talk to you. I want you to listen to me. So that when the children come out, shoot them. You, policeman, they shoot. But I want to tell you the power of blood sacrifice. The beginning, the first covenant between man and God was with Abraham. God loved Abraham so much. He said, bring your first son and sacrifice him for me. Blood sacrifice. Abraham, the Bible says Abraham want to die and allow Abraham the moon. And the only people want to get this and that. I say, okay, yeah, God leave her. God can say, yeah, leave her. Bring that ram. Sacrifice her. But there was blood sacrifice. And from that day, there was an understanding between man and God. And anything we did then, God was able to forgive us because we were able to atone for our sin. With either, in fact, I grew up with my grandfather, and if you women, those in more than others, if I go put leg for outside, would they call her put leg for outside? Now that thing, they'll bring God, will sacrifice her, they'll be free. Even if you steal money from your house, that's what you do. You bring God, they pray for you. But when it really is so creative, what really notify it is blood. Remember, I get reason, I'm coming. In today, salvation, most Christians, most churches, they're not the preach salvation now. Now prosperity, now they preach. I know. The guys, I know saying not the game. Maybe if I open church, I go preach better sermon than you, but I'm not into that one. Because I know collect tithe. Otherwise, the true thing, the true message in the Bible is Jesus Christ came. And that sacrifice Abraham refused to make. God have to make it himself for us. That's for God so loved the world. Where do you read from? For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son. You understand? He gave it. He sacrificed it. That whosoever believes in him will not die. And you see, this is what I love about that portion of the Bible. People interpret it in different ways. Sometimes I don't have to go to church because I saw sacrifice being done by my grandfather with the blood. And if I am stupid, that's when I will not believe in the sacrifice Jesus Christ has made. In fact, I can tell you a lot of stories that has happened in the past where human beings were oppressed, killed innocently. What happened in Benin? For those of you that follow my other church, will see what I'm saying. You see, when you kill innocent man for nothing, it's blood sacrifice. And there is a covenant It's not easy to break it when it's done by blood. More than obvious women, those of you that watch my show today, we have been called African, man. In those days when we want to marry, they say make you bring goat, make you slaughter a goat for on your wife's legs. You know what it is? They will as they marry the woman, they will come bring goat, they will come cut the neck, put for the woman leg. Say you are my wife. This is it. That covenant. Make that woman go try and sleep with another person if you not go see the result. Because there is a covenant made by blood. Today, people ask me, why are women? They go out these days, the girls are sleeping. I said, there's no covenant now. Covenant, see there? There are some strong covenant. There are some you can ignore. The blood covenant, if you know what I'm saying to you, Tinubu, when you order the killing of our children, there is a covenant. That blood will not go unpunished. They will come out to protest. The reason we are protesting, I am supporting the protest, Tinubu, it's not because I want children to be on the street so that you can shoot them. What are the alternatives if all you could see as a president is oil money? If all the governors can see, there is no governor in Nigeria today that can tell me that since he got into the office, he has made at least even half of the money he's spending. All of you. There's no one governor that has generated an income. So all you're spending is money coming from somewhere. Where? Baba, where's the money coming from? Did you ask your governor where the money is coming from? Have you asked the president the money is spending, where it's coming from? Who makes that money? And I say, come out now, imitate, see what the world are doing. Do the United Kingdom wait for oil money and share to my council here before they take care of me? Look at how even UK is running. For those of you who are here, do the prime minister have to share one money because president is not active here? Share money to the mayors with the money they now share to the local government councils. That's how they take care of you. That's what is happening in Nigeria. And you think that is a stable society relying on only one oil money? The oil money, even the one they will steal, is so much. Tinubu, by the time Tinubu and his wife don't take, say, Remi don't say they build one, how much Remi say they do, they do that in your office. Not the sequel. This is the future of our children we're talking about. Tinubu, you said we should go back to the national anthem. The national anthem I saw, then Nigeria was able to attract foreign students. Lecturers, you going on strike. Listen to me. When I was in secondary school, that's when you were. Most of you now were in school there. Most of your teachers were abroad. The people we imported into the country because the economy of Nigeria was great. And this is where we are now. By the time Nigerians are now doing it, you say you guys are qualified, but your qualification is just to take our daughters or make them pay handout. That's all you do. And you open your mouth and you say we're in the country. All right. How are you? Thank you for joining me this morning. Don't worry, sometimes I can be bitter on this show, because Nigeria, we are in a sorrowful state. We are. And the reason it pains me so much is how we change things, the beautiful country. How can a land so beautiful? How can a land so beautiful be living in agony? It does not add up. We need to come out. And you know what we're going to see? Good. Thank you very much. Grace unto you. You see, we are living in a time. It's a time bomb. The revolution will come. It's not because we want it, because it is inevitable. And it's coming out of the carelessness or the ignorance of so many. And ignorance is not an excuse. Whether you see, they say, what if I don't discover Jesus Christ? If you don't discover that salvation, go heaven. And look at how beautiful it is. It's so simple. I don't know about you guys. You're going to church is different from mine. I don't even need to go there. Because what I learned from the Bible is I only need to confess Jesus. Because it's been paid. Sometimes I was telling somebody here that how can you tell me to go and pay again when Jesus Christ has paid? If I don't marry you now as my wife, do I need to go and pay again? I'm going to go call somebody's house. I want to sleep with my wife. Now my wife, they don't know it's my right to touch her. Now when I never pay the daddy, now they take excuse, they pass back. Once I pay, it's my right. The counter for me, saying to my wife, why would I be taking this? It's like Jesus Christ has paid the price for my sin. I was not born when they killed Jesus, but he paid that price because he knew that I'm going to sin when I come on this world. And he has been paid. All I need to do is claim Jesus. Say, Lord, you are my Lord and my personal Savior. It is done. It is not something you need to understand. That is the power of covenant. Covenant is not a common thing. Don't you ask God? Why don't you ask God why he asked for covenant between Abraham? That's beyond your understanding. Only God knows what they do with that. Only God knows what he did with the blood of Jesus. Now, no one concern me. But all I tell her, say, Jesus don't pay, Baba. Whether I sin or not, Jesus don't pay. So I'm free. That's how they talk to God, though. Anyway, let's leave the part of amen. It's good to pray for Nigeria. You know what? Why I come on this show to talk is because Nigeria is so blessed. And our future is Nigeria. That's why I do a show today in the United Kingdom called the Nigerian Week, which I'm going to talk about shortly. What am I trying to say? Why did you even get up that the Christians say the first show you will do in the UK is Nigerian Week? I just think we need to come together in this week and celebrate. And you know what's funny about me? I didn't want to be like Tinubu. I want President Tinubu to listen. I didn't want to be like you. Somebody that just celebrate. Because what Tinubu is doing is celebrating. Take money and share. I want to be those that cultivate. So when you come to Nigerian Week, London 2024, like we did last year, don't forget that no division cannot be accomplished in 1 year. But my true vision is a place where Nigeria will meet, celebrate, and do business. Look at the word, and do business. Wow. You live in Caen. That is in France. Wow. Well done. See, we're going to talk. You see what is so interesting is in Nigerian Week, a place where Nigerians meet, celebrate, and do business. UK is cool, babe. UK is all good. UK is beautiful. It's a place we meet and do business. You know what that means? A place where Nigerians meet and do business. What am I talking about? Let me explain that a little bit. You see, do you know how much Nigerians have grown in the area of agriculture? I have to give small credit to Buhari, which Tinubu has come to destroy. Because with Buhari, there was emphasis for us to go back to farm. Even when they misused Buhari didn't know. He didn't see the importance of it too. Because Buhari believed the money is in petroleum. So he made himself Minister of Petroleum. The money they come. But at least they advised him and said, Baba, let us do some farming. A country that could feed the whole of Africa, the food Nigeria can feed the world. Ukraine is at war. We have shortage of grain in Nigeria. Is Ukrainian land as fertile as Nigeria? The answer is no. What a lousy, what set of generation are we? We're the most greedy generation of all time. We couldn't even farm to put food on the table for our children. Tinubu don't come. He said we could share the money. Let us share more money. Share the money. PDP share the money. Tinubu, I don't know what to tell you. But the truth is Nigerian government from day one have never had the vision. Have never had the understanding of making money. And it's affecting everything. And I don't want to do that with Nigerian Week. I didn't want a place where people just come, celebrate, drink, carry women, and go home. I said to my people in the Robo land, I come to Robo place. But if that way they go just come dance, eat or go soup, I don't go come home. But if it's a place where we can build lives, I'm happy now. The current government of UPU in the United Kingdom used to do that. There's a parliament that said we want to have a plan that in the next 10 years, an honorable man will have an office in the United Kingdom. That is a plan. It not go come by mistake. Then they cultivate them. Let me say it. It does not come by mistake. We will not going to come out of poverty in Nigeria by mistake. We need to plan it. It has to be an intentional act. Let me put it this way, because I'm going to go on the first break. I'm alone today. I'm going to say this, sir. Nigeria, the first thing Tinubu ever did right is to come with which is what I said. Tinubu, I give you credit for the student loan. I know children, they don't understand. My son, there's alien to them. Nobody ever gave them loan. And nobody's going to force you to pay this loan if you don't earn a particular amount of money. This is how it works in the UK. The government cannot pay. Oil money that Tinubu is sleeping, waiting for, is not enough to run Nigeria University. It's not. If we continue to do like this, we'll go our school. In fact, our children are abroad, they will study. Thank you. We have to start producing. God bless you, my sister. And this production is in every sector. Every sector. That's why I'm going to end the show on today. Every sector can be productive. Let's look at the education sector, for instance. This is what I'm saying. Tinubu made the first good law now. Baba, thank you for this. For coming up with that student loan. I'm saying that the student loan, children, you don't pay anything until you start to earn a lot. Say you are earning up to 4 million naira a month. At that moment, you pay your money back. And you pay small. It's going to affect you. So it's equal to you not paying, really, because if you remain as it is now 70,000 naira they will pay you. But if you follow my vision, you earn about 4 million and you're giving maybe 300,000 in a month. Hey, how about that? That is how beautiful it's going to be. Because with this new education system, the universities, yes, thank you, ma'am. The universities can now make money. In the United Kingdom, our universities are fighting for students. If you go to Nigeria now, Middlesex Uni, I studied there. They have a branch in Nigeria where they are recruiting students to come and study in the UK. Around the world. Recruiting in India. You know why? Because the university they have been told to make their own money. The school fees in England is £14,000. It's not free. Even me as a home student, I pay £9,000. If I don't have money, student finance will pay for me first. And when I start working, I begin to pay back. Now the school system is solid. It's not making money. Government is collecting taxes from the school. Making money. Now, they're not even just doing it alone. The school now makes money. And government collect their own tax. In fact, if you are broke now, my UNICEF will give me money to eat than even government. Because they're making money. No, let me tell you this. My university give me students, they give me welfare. If you go to my uni, they will tell you if you don't have a laptop or this one, its welfare is there. You show your means of income. If it's not up to a particular amount of money, you have free laptop and free money to buy your Wi-Fi. In the UK university today, done by the university, independent of the government, because the university is making money. How about that in Nigeria? University of Benin have the biggest land wasted on earth. University UI is it? Oh, go to UNA, count them. That is a village. These are villages that can actually start to be productive. Tinubu gave this money. If we start from there, you know what will be interesting? By the time you do what I'm saying, lecturers will be earning minimum of 4 million naira. And trust me, we will start attracting foreign lecturers again. Just like Tinubu, the way we went back to those days, you go take us to that national anthem. This is the kind of national anthem we want to go back to. Back to the time when I was in school, where some of the lecturers were actually, okay, my dear, we'll get there by God's grace. Thank you so much. Thank you, my sister. So what I'm saying is, only the education alone can take us back to the good old days, Tinubu. Akpabio, it's not national anthem. Our rights or compatriot or Nigeria, we hate it, that it's going to make this difference. It's going back to the Nigeria we used to know, when we used to attract people, talent into the country. Imagine now, you think you may not understand what I'm saying. Imagine we're attracting the best of medical doctors in Nigeria to come and lecture because they are earning money. Anybody will go where there's money. Anybody will go. You know, Indians were coming to my village. India were the people from UK were teaching in my village. It was not because they love the place; they were looking for money. Anywhere there's good job, people will go, will migrate there. So if we create our education system is so viable, lecturers from around the world will come in. And this is what happens. When lecturers like that come, they come with their brain. They're going to impart that knowledge on people. Perhaps if we have the best brain in agriculture, well done, my guy. If we have the best brain in agriculture, today we'll be farming. We will not be having the issues we're going through now. So the only way we're going to come out of this is if the government now start to think well. If Ajaro or 4 people start to think well, or now, since they are not thinking well, we ignoring them. People say they want to protest. You are saying they cannot protest. Protest is an ingredient, it's an essential part, it's an integral part of democracy. And Baba, if you refuse a peaceful protest, a violent one becomes inevitable. I'm going to say this again. If you refuse this peaceful protest, maybe now those military boys will come shoot to come off from office. People are hungry, they are angry. For somebody to stand somewhere and shoot Donald Trump, as stable as America is, then to say, so nobody is free. Now Donald Trump, they work out with one of his ear. They play victim. But that's fine. Baba, maybe you will get your own soon. Because that man doesn't care to die. His life doesn't mean anything. He's ready to die. Some people are ready. People are dead already. A man that cannot feed a wife and children, what is he looking for? You said he cannot come out and protest peacefully. What does he do? Why can't he protest peacefully? That's the thing I don't understand. Nigerians, you have reason to escape. Reason for everything. We're going to protest. Baba, give us chance to protest. And I don't, sometimes the protest must be peaceful, must be this, must be that. What is protest? I'm not saying riot. A protest is a peaceful, it's a civilized way of expressing people's concern. In fact, I want to, you see, the last time young people came out, they said anti-SARS. But we know deep down that the kids were talking about something different. They wanted good governance. They want you to manage their resources well. That was what they were saying. But it was hang on the military, on the policemen who were actually beating them up, because the policemen, the stupid policemen, could not go after you. They were evading these young people who were looking for a way to survive because of what we put them. Now you can give me any excuse in the world. No child is born and said my future is Yahoo. No child born today in Nigeria said my future is kidnapping. We put them where they are. I said I am a blank slate. I am born blank. It is the things that you feed in me that makes that the Chris who he is today. The anger in me is what I've seen in UK. You know, with news they say when you get used to being treated well, you don't go back to bullshit. I can't go back to bullshit. That's where I am. I am angry. I'm saying it because I've seen good things. I wish it's on my people. I've seen good governance. I know what it means. And I said to people, I do not stay in the UK. I live in the United Kingdom, meaning I have seen how it's done here. And that's why I can come out and say to you, and can compare. I talk about inheritance tax, something that is alien to all of you in Nigeria. And I'm wondering, all this money they are stealing, how could they not be paying tax when you're dead? In the UK, when you die, you must pay inheritance tax. It's a must. If you share the man property without paying the government, so you go to prison, you the executor. Ask. Now, when you die in the United Kingdom, 40% of your money belongs to the government. You cannot even escape that. That is against the law. If the money does not go to government, you go to prison for sharing it. Can you imagine? So it is not, when we say, oh, I want to live in a free society, this is the meaning of free society. You give back to the society. The way only Nigeria, now only what they feel they do, now they pay tithe. Now not feel pay tithe to society. Society, when they cry every day, government not do this, government not do this, to pay tithe to the society, no one. They pay tithe to pastor. We go settle that one another day. When you don't pay your pastor tithe finish, come ask government what he will do for you. What the set of people are we? Well, listen, I'm getting excited, but I'm going to keep it. I'm going to keep it on Nigerian Week today. I'm really saying to Tinubu, I think I want to explain what I mean, the reason why we need to protest. So many people don't understand. When I say protest is important today, I'm not saying we are going to protest against police. We're not protesting against government. We're protesting against your mismanagement of our resources. Some of them are by default because you don't even know you are not making the right policy, Tinubu. Because for overcoming to office and say petroleum, all you do is sharing oil money. If we get reason to come on the street and say, Baba, enough of this rubbish. Because we can be productive, we can turn this country around. And I thought you were going to use the minimum wage as an excuse to tell labor, oh yeah, now, I want 1 million naira, I go pay on 2 million, but this is what we must do. Everything comes with condition. Somebody say, God love now, conditional love. For where? God tell you, say, he's a jealous God. God love is not unconditional. If you go serve another God, my God not go protect you. You go meet that your God. There is nothing that is unconditional. You said the state owe you. Okay. You want us to pay a certain amount of money. Okay. Are you working? What you're doing, is it productive? Is it making us money? If it's not making us money, we're going to close you down. If the Ministry of Sports is not making us money, we're going to close it down. If the Ministry of Education is not making us money, can you imagine what I'm saying now? Imagine Nigeria investing now making money. And they're paying tax to the government. How much would that ministry be making for government? Only education. Today, education is a problem to Nigeria. Now, you see, you might think, oh, we're not supposed to do this. At the end of the day, now that the police you punish your children, not have to send them abroad. If you not send them, the Peking, they struggle to run from the country. Who is foolish here, really? Either you listen to what I say or your child is going to be in. That is the example of the things we refuse to treat becomes a problem to us. We need to stop the government from what they're doing. Can you imagine that Nigeria and 4 people, they say there's no food? Nigeria, no food. So Tinubu said they should import all free, don't release import of food now so that food can come. That is how you address a problem. A land that is so fertile with young people you couldn't farm to feed us and even feed the rest of Africa. Nigeria alone, only Niger State alone can feed the whole of Africa. The reason I know, I always say it, Holland, we don't need a land. They make $20 billion every year from agri export. You hear me? 20 billion yearly from agri export. Holland. The land, they are like they are under the sea. They don't have the kind of land we have. They're able to do that. They're making that kind of money. The land, Niger State, the landscape of Niger State, if you put that together, if you put the whole of the southeast, the whole state, Anambra, Imo, put all of them together, Niger State is bigger than them. People in Niger State go to bed hungry. You know what? One of the now hear me read that. The foolish member of the speaker, it help people to marry with oil money. With oil money that they share to the state. A land that would have been feeding the whole of Africa. They collect money from oil. They take now be a leader. Now you be. You say we will not protest. We have to protest. It is time for us to protest, Nigeria. I didn't say riot, but it's time for protest. And you cannot and you dare not stop a peaceful protest. If you do, you make a violent one inevitable. Listen, my show cannot exceed an hour today, so I'm going to spend the rest of the day, the remaining few minutes I have, to talk about the Nigerian week. To do that, I want you to enjoy this little piece of advert with me. Don't go away. Stay right there.
Hooray! All is set for the second edition of the Nigerian Week London 2024. Another blend of art and culture, entertainment, business and networking activities, showcasing the best of the Nigerian music, dance, crafts, fashion and businesses. Taking place at the Gilles Square / Voltage Jazz Club, Daston, London. Postcode N168AZ. Date 28 July 2024. Tickets are available on eventbrite.com. For partnership and sponsorship, please visit superiorradioandtelevision.com. Email info@superiorradioandtelevision.com or call +4407459513619 or +4420363287555. Come and experience the nation's culture that resides in the heart and in the soul of its people.
Welcome back, people. This is Wake Up Nigeria. Daddy Chris is here. And if you can see the screen now, it's dominated. Dominated. In fact, from tomorrow, you'll see my studio. It will be Wake Up Nigeria. It will no more be Wake Up Nigeria. It's going to be Nigerian Week. So for the rest of the show, I'm going to talk about Nigerian Week London 2024. All that is lined up for the show. You can see those beautiful flyers out there. And really, I want you guys to take your time and see the beauty of this country called Nigeria. And you ask me if I believe in Nigeria. Yes, I do. Now, look at the cultural dance. How can you have a country so blessed? If United Kingdom, in the UK, we call it theater. If they have this cultural, if United Kingdom were to be so blessed with these cultural dance steps that Nigeria have, now quote me. Oh my God. If in the UK, we have the kind of serious cultural dance steps Nigeria have with the Atilogo, the Eba dance. You see you see the Benue own. If we have it in the UK, people are not going to be able to go cinema. There will be, in fact, the theater will be bombing. We don't know the use. We think it's archaic. It's useless. God help us. Now, I asked one day, and I said to people, they say there's no home. So if Nigerian government, even the state governors, if they even remove their hand, say they're not fit do road, they're not fit do anything, because that's not your job. You are now building houses, and you are selling to your people. But don't release it to me, because at the verse, you Obaseki that is not leaving office, you two better listen to me. If you had taken money, the same, not even take any other one, your stupid security vote of 2 billion, I hear say Baseki say you own a 900 and something million. A month. My people, how many houses can you build with that money in a month? Talk to me now. Oborigori gets that big money. That one there. That's why they smile now and see it on the shine. Oborigori, imagine if you use it to build places. Say, no, I no go take this money. I don't need it. At least I feel tip from other angle. If you use that money to develop housing estates, and you begin to sell to your people, even those of us abroad will buy, your state will be making so much money. You have job. Construction, you turn the city you turn every local government to a construction site. Everybody will be able to commission on a monthly basis with that money a housing estate to be commissioned that month in every local government. The next month, it move. So imagine how many jobs Oborigori would have created. Imagine how much Oborigori would have earned. That Oborigori is building houses and selling to us. Both people at home and abroad will buy. Even if you not pay once, will they pay? Meaning you've encouraged us to invest at home. Would that be so bad, Oborigori? You see, governors, you not go pay. I have no respect, not a single atom of respect for any of you. None of you refuse to be productive. All you saw is waiting Tinubu see. Let us make money. That is why you see aspect of this Nigerian week. You see number 2 there is real estate. We will not have a chance to do all this year, unfortunately. I can say this. We don't have the chance to do this year. Thank you very much. Yes. It's happening on Sunday. It's happening on Sunday. And if you can imagine, yes, don't worry, Princess is coming. She's coming back. Princess is coming back. Everything leads. She's coming. Now so they be, not a woman. Not be like this hard face when I see here. Go come back. But you know what the truth is? Let's talk about Nigeria week a little bit to some extent. Why my vision for doing this? Imagine if Oborigori were building houses. Baba, listen to me. When I bring that boy, come on, I will bring Oborigori tomorrow. I will deal with you tomorrow. If Oborigori were building houses, or Lagos State government were building houses, now you know how many people go to under the bridge to go and stay in Lagos? If Lagos State government is just building houses for sale, the houses will be planned. The estate will be unique. You know how much young people are making from real estate? Can the government make money? Can they make more money than the governor? If you build it, you are developing your state. And in fact, you go look at London, they say where they build the streets. In uniform. That's the beauty of the state. The roads are well constructed. You cannot do otherwise. That's a power of government intervening into such project. And actually, if Oborigori has faced only housing, you know what will happen? We'll be making money. The state will be making money. In months, when money not come from federal government, the state will be fine. But it's not the case now. If money not come from federal government in 1 month, we are in trouble. 1 month. Oborigori, thank you. I cannot talk more. And listen, I've talked about agric before. How can I do a show today without emphasis on agric? Unfortunately, I will not be able to do that this year again. I cannot. Because, if you guys understand the intensity, how things work in England, it's not that simple. But I will start something that I hope that younger generation will take on. Because it comes a time in Nigeria when we need to move out of celebration. We blame Nigerian government for just celebrating because what Tinubu is doing is celebrating. Now show business, night Tinubu day. He's not serious to be a president. Anybody who is serious to be Nigerian president will not be wearing Agbada in the morning. What are you wearing Agbada for? A Nigerian president will be wearing Chonika every day because there's job to do. There's job that needs to be done, my people. And he's going to get it done. Like Oborigori now, like I said, if that man start building houses, I just give you one simple example. I don't know if you remember that guy, the one fine boy went to Niger State. That one, if I see him, what I will tell her? Fine boy. If that guy has only gone into agriculture, oh my God. They would have fed the whole country. Thank you. They would have fed the whole country. You see, thank you. See what my madam is saying here. I like this. He said Nigeria need to start building social housing. Not turning to everywhere. To government estate and allocating it to the rich and politicians only. Social housing. That housing you can give to your staff. All these people, they are crying now for money. You know what I do? Oh, government, you get power. I will build this house. I will put my staff. I will put my people there to go and stay. Every month, I'll be collecting the money from their salary. They are happy to have a home in Abuja. It's a beautiful structure. Which that one, when it come from River State, go do. Build it there. So let people stay. And you're collecting money. Meaning the state is generating income on a monthly basis. Because you're collecting rent. It's automatic, come from their salary. How about that? Would that be so bad? Would that be a bad thing to do? And this level of insecurity we are seeing now will drop. Because the children of your ministers, of your civil servants, they cannot go to school, are the one kidnapping us. They couldn't train them. Only housing. Only housing. Because one of the most important things is where we put our head. Then food on the table, for God's sake. I said to Nigerian government, if I be President Tinubu, every local government, even that business not be with state, now local government. Every local government will get $1 billion naira from me. You go into farming. If now poultry you want to do, if now cassava you want plant, you must do because we're going to feed the country. And guess what? If we do that, at the end of every 6 months, they will account to the nation what you have spent. Trust me, that money will change. In fact, there will be too much food. We'll be selling food. We'll be making money from agric export. I want to listen to my people on the platform now. Because I have enough. And that's why you see what Nigerian Week is all about. I cannot finish it today. Maybe when I come back tomorrow, I will do that. Let me listen to what is. It said corruption pervades the daily lives of Nigerians. Many government institutions do not adequately engage with citizens or the private sector or lack the capacity to carry out their mandates. The truth is, you can't give what you don't have. They haven't got it. They say, I want to be president. Why would I want to be president of Nigeria if I don't know what to do with the office? Tinubu, did you know what to do with the office? When you call me because of oil money, because I'm surprised. Now all of you want to be president because of oil money. Only person that spoke otherwise was this man. He talks about productivity. But he has not even gone to the detail. I was going to fight Labour. I thought Peter was going to be president, and I'm going to fight Peter on the need of what I'm talking about now. Peter, let's move into not this one you're talking about. We need to be aggressive in production. Think better, Peter. I like the way wearing one cloth. You don't need to wear 20 cloths. Simple clothes that you can run with. Time we call you go wear Shonika. Wear joggers. We have job to do. Baba too old. Leave that one. It's waste of space. You see, we are in trouble here. Serious trouble, my people. And I'm going to listen. I'm going to listen to Everyday Liz, you know. He said the major issue that continue to affect housing in Nigeria include legislation, high cost of land registration, and titling policy. This man, you are very intelligent to licensing issues. You're talking legal issues. Everyday Liz. Sometimes what you're talking about are things I read in law. Now, wow. I'm confused. I need to get to meet you, man. You see, yes, these are issues. These are not, in fact, these are the beauty of it. These legislation are okay because government need to collect money. In the UK, God, government must collect money. They must collect their tax. Tax is like a tithe. The tithe is what they bring back into the society, because if they don't do that, those who can build houses will continue to build and build and build. No, let the government collect at the cost of doing that. But the money must not be used. Must not be in. You see, we cannot rely on oil. Like I was saying to the education sector, government will not continue. If I'm the president of Nigeria, after introducing student loan, me I pay one lecturer, this university will make their money. They should even go to India, go to Ghana, go to Benin Republic. And do you know how many Nigerian students are now studying in Benin Republic? Cotonou, now they go study university. The next day they don't graduate, come back. Nigerians, so that's how bad we are now. That's how poor we have become. It's sad. Very, very sad. And that is what we see when we live in a country like this. And I'm gonna follow this. I'm gonna follow my people here because they're helping me. You see, I call her area. Area is saying here that this is why there is so much homelessness and crime in the country. There's no place to stay. That country has no plan for the poor and unemployed. God will bless you. You know what? What you said now, you just made the point. What Awolowo said. Awolowo said, the children of those who you help, or who you refuse to help train, will not allow your children to sleep at night. The people that are kidnapping us now are the ones we neglect. Whether we like them or not, whether we speak the right English or not, whether we call them idiot or not, whether we call them criminals or not, whether we shoot them or not, nobody born chooses to be a kidnapper. Nobody born chooses to be a Boko Haram. Society pushed them into where they are. And until we realize this, we're going to be playing around these whole things. Will it be so difficult if the state governors are actually embarking on housing so that there's enough housing and the society will look beautiful? You know how Asaba will be built. Not this one that the Greeks come and build one structure, one idiot here, another one build here. If you want to buy, go and buy a house from the government. You don't build structure anyhow here because we want our society to look in a particular way. We want architecture of the city to be in a particular way. So government begin to build. If you want to buy from the government. If you don't want government to buy, go away. So that way, government will be making money. We are free. Even those of us abroad, we don't send money, go home, make somebody eat out. You know you are doing the right thing. You are doing the right thing. And that's how government will be making money. It's not better for every one of us. There will be less crime. And until we come with this, we're not go. I'm gonna follow my people a little bit because this is getting out of my heart. Because I'm with two intellectuals on the platform right now, and I can't help but read what they're giving to me. So, and it's very important I share this with you guys. He said, "This is everything, Liz. You know, this man it's a very sound mind. I can tell you, very sound mind. Look at what he said. He said the unresolved tenure arrangement is another issue. For example, wicked government will start a project, and instead of the next government to continue, they will destroy and start all over again. In fact, and this is where a country must have a vision first. You understand? And it's true that even here, Labour can do some turnaround now. Like Sunak was going to send people to Rwanda. I wonder where is the wisdom in that? I know this Labour said, no, we're not doing that. That's an abuse of human rights. They do that. But in fact, the difference between, you see when they come up, the new one is telling you we're going to support Ukraine. They have that consistency in their policies. If you see where they change, it's very different. If the society have agreed, if Abuja plan is structured in such a way that the way them Aerofire were doing it, that I don't know what I did, But Abuja should be built. Only one kind of houses should be lined up in a particular way. And that is how we want the city to be. You don't dare come and build your rubbish. You're not even allowed to. We will demolish it. And we won't even give you the land. We will build and you will buy. Oh, God. By so doing, our land will be more beautiful. Yeah? There will be job for everybody because the government will be embarking on construction. I'm talking of state governors. And imagine if the state governors are building housing, and the local government are engaging in farming. Nigeria will be selling food products, will be building. The city go to find every day. Kai. Our city go to find every day. And is it so difficult? The money, I'm not even saying they should look for the money. The money you give to your governor, Tinubu, a security vote, which I don't understand. You guys don't understand how much this security vote is. That is my concern. This whole money, can we use it to do something better? What are you securing? Oh, but how many people have you secured because you become the governor of Delta State? How many? I beg. See, and I agree with everything. They say come to Abuja and Lagos and see government abandon massive and huge housing project. It is very sad. Are you serious? Are you serious? Now, housing project that would have been the pride of the governors of the state. In fact, I am saying that every state capital should now be planned. Come to London now. You don't go build what you like. Come just say you want. You can't even change the color of the front of your house. There are some places you can't paint the front of your house differently. If it's white, it got to be white all through. Government will not even give you a chance to paint it, the outside, the color you want. Because we want to have a unique society. But more than tell me, what will they see for Nigeria? And the governor said they are working, you are the one clapping for them. That my governor is doing well. My governor is doing this, he's doing that. I will talk. The essence of Nigerian Week, I just want to say, is to provide this platform where Nigerians talk to each other about ourselves, solve our issues, and go back. And maybe, because I cannot do this at home, a time will come, I'll bring Nigerian Week home. I'm going to end with this show today by talking. I've talked about education. It's not even on this year's agenda. But I want to talk about entertainment. And I'm going to close it with the award. I can't talk about all. If you know what Nigerian food or music, of course, I don't need to tell you what music I've done for us. But I'm going to go into the movie industry. And I say to them in Hollywood, I know they have big mouth. They're going to insult that Chris today, but I'm going to say this to them. I say to them, you guys are stupid. Just like Nigerian government. It's our destiny. And only one part, I said Nollywood. Maybe government need to pay us or do something. I thank the guys. Those people that helped to create Nollywood, they are here. I'm recognizing two big boys. I'm giving Zebejuro a Lifetime Achievement Award. And Alhaji, okay. You need to see Abdul Karim. Humble to the core. These are the people giving the Lifetime Achievement Award. Why? Because they grew an industry when there was none. These were the pioneers of Nollywood. How could I not recognize them? We're going to give them. They are here. They're on ground. In fact, the news reaching me now is that the MD, Dr. Ali Nuhu, he will be on ground. If you see why we're doing the event, it's on outside. It's not like the typical event where we go into one big, beautiful room to go and do it. I said Nigeria should be celebrated outside, not inside. We're not hiding. As we are talking, somebody will see us and they will know that we are Nigerians. We're not going to do it in a room. No, it should be outside. As you cost me, the way I organize my event, my vision is different. But this is the beauty of it. Nollywood, I have one message for you. Only one. I'm going to verse, not verse. Only I go make movies. The pride of any Nigerian filmmaker, when the film they Amazon Prime, your film they Netflix. That's your pride. We will clap for ourselves. But let me ask you people one question. You go make your product finish. You give it to Amazon, make it sell it to you. Nigeria, I'm not to blame the ordinary filmmaker. Nigeria will make movies. we give it to Amazon, Prime Amazon, to sell it to us and make money on us. The same way we'll get oil, we will send and go. They will come refine and give to us. God punish us. God swear for us. And you people celebrating, taking you are Nollywood, you are this, you are that. Kai. Where are we coming from? We're gonna leave me make I don't talk too much. So I will keep quiet. Nollywood, we have a long way to go. And here you see the Ministry of Ministry of Information and Culture saying they have nothing to do. No, sir. If you know the amount of money that could be made from the entertainment sector, you should be paying tax to government. Where Tinubu don't see enough money from oil, what does he care? Well, in all, whether you like it or not, what gives me, my satisfaction is still there are some people who makes Nigeria proud. There are some people, when I hear Burna Boy perform, when I see some powerful women like Area who did the platform now, when I see them, I go, they smile. I'm happy. You know why? Because they're doing things you don't expect. And it's happening in every sector. So what we did, the most important thing you're going to see on that day, they may not know what we do behind, is we're celebrating Nigerians who have made us proud. And that is the essence of the recognition award. That day when they say, oh, Nigerian people, they be this, they be that, they be this, not lie. This one are who? This one not be Nigeria. The funniest thing is this town, the place where we are doing this event, Dustin, the counselor representing the world is a Nigerian woman. She's going to be our special guest. She's our chief host. That's what I put. I said, since you are the counselor here, you are our host. You are hosting us. She said, with all pleasure. She will give us a little speech. She's a Nigerian. She's a UK Nigerian. Yes, but she's a Nigerian. The blood, Nigerian blood, they flow for her body. The mayor, Jumoke, she'll be there as a special guest of honor. Nigeria. Cannot count how well Nigerians have done. How can you look down on Nigeria? You cannot. What we need to do is to tell people like Tinubu said there's so much to make. And there's so much opportunity. What a land so blessed. Well, we're going to be celebrating Nigeria on the 28th. Yes, on the 28th of July, 2024. The venue is Gillette Square. It's in Dustin, London, N16. 8AZ. They're not they look for them. Come there. We'll go dance. We'll go eat. We'll go recognize people. We'll go talk business. We're going to send good message back home. And Nigeria is going to be great. That's why I'm going to end the show. My name is Daddy Chris. And I'll see you guys tomorrow when I'll be on this. But don't forget, I will be on Thursday or maybe on Friday. We'll be doing something because I'll be hosting the big boys in Hollywood. In Nollywood, they are in town. You know, I need to give them some attention. So I will not have time to do this. So, but I'll be with them. We'll have a roundtable discussion to talk about how Nollywood, the beauty can be better. Nollywood is the second largest industry in the world. And I'm going to say this again. Hollywood is the first. Just to understand the weight of Nollywood, Hollywood, American-owned, the one in Los Angeles, generate 1/4 of American economy. The biggest economy in the world is coming from movies. Hollywood, 1/4 of the biggest economy in the world comes from the film industry. Our own, we see they give our film to Netflix. Will they give them to Amazon? Say now that one make us be filmmaker. We go change that, my brother and sister. So we're going to discuss that before the show. Yes, thank you very much. I agree. Nigerians are doing marvelously well in the UK. They are talented people that have been in Nigeria, that would have been in Nigeria, should be in Nigeria if Nigeria was good. So that's a big one. I feel not let me talk. I know if we talk about the brain drain, maybe we'll do that one tomorrow. When I see the number of Nigerians here, and I say, hey, God, yet some people, they die from disease when they will cure you. Tinubu, all of them, when they come here, the person when they treat you in Nigeria, my accountant is in Nigeria. My GP is in Nigeria. Make a lie small. Not be she be Nigerian, but one lady, when they save up my ass here today, my GP, that okay, she thank you, I'm Nigerian. So what are you talking about? All these old talents are now, they cannot go back home. You can't have any reason to tell them to go back home. Because the land, I don't know if you use the F word, una destroy Tinubu, just because of your blind oil, all you see, oil. If Nigeria's health sector was so great, do they need to fly? In fact, foreigners will come to work with us and our lives will be saved. I end the show on that note. Foreigners will come and work in our health sector and our life will be saved. That's where I end the show today. My name is Daddy Chris, and there's 1 minute to stay more than 1 hour, 30 minutes on the show, so I'm going to keep it down. I'm going to say, let us go out and do the job. Nigerian Week is around the corner. I have to see a lot of you there. I'm excited. In fact, it's a privilege. And guess what? This is not for me. Nigerian Week will be a brand that will go beyond that decrease. It's not my intention to be rich from celebrating Nigerian Week. It's my intention that Nigerians have a place where they come together seriously. Not a concert. What we're talking about is not a concert. So you can do a concert, you can do anything, but this is a place where Nigerians come together. I say it's a place where we meet, do business. It's a place where we talk to each other about ourselves. I'll see you tomorrow and stay out of trouble. Don't forget, there will be no individual success. If Nigerians fail, you fail. If Nigerians succeed, you succeed. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
Hooray! All is set for the second edition of the Nigerian Week London 2024. Another blend of art and culture, entertainment, business and networking activities, showcasing the best of the Nigerian music, dance, crafts, fashion and businesses. Taking place at the Gillette Square / Voltage Jazz Club, Daston, London. Postcode N168AZ. Date 28 July 2024. Tickets are available on eventbrite.com. For partnership and sponsorship, please visit superiorradioandtelevision.com. Email info@superiorradioandtelevision.com or call +440745951361 or +442036328755. Come and experience the nation's culture that resides in the heart and in the soul of its people. Looking for a home away from home in Abuja? Look no further than Srtv Shortlet Apartments. Our fully furnished apartments offers everything you need for a comfortable and relaxing stay. Unwind in spacious rooms with exquisite ambience, cook delicious meals in our well-equipped kitchen, and relax in our comfortable sitting rooms watching your favorite shows. And guess what? 247 Wi-Fi available. But that's not all. Srtv goes extra mile by providing a car to take you around town during your stay. No need to worry about navigating public transportation or hailing taxis. Explore Abuja at your own pace. Book your
Srtv. Innovative content.